Hey guys, my name is Shashank and welcome back to this new Excel tutorial. And today in this video, I have brought to you a very interesting topic, and we will learn that how do you create these creative charts. You can see we have this one lollipop chart, one sunflower chart, and then this building chart and arrow chart. So in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how you can create these creative charts. Well, I don't know that where you can use these charts, but if you want to showcase your creative side or you want to make your presentations more interesting, you can create these charts and you can show your creative side and you can think out of the box, right? So let us see how you can create this. So first of all, to create any chart we need to have a data set. So I have this simple data set, only two columns, so I will select these two columns. And to create a lollipop chart, you need to go to the insert tab, and then you have to create a line chart, right? So I will just create this line chart here, and I will remove all those unnecessary things which I don't need. For example, I don't need this axis. I don't want okay, let's keep this. So I don't want these grid lines, so I will select this plus sign and I will just uncheck the grid lines, right? So now I have selected this chart. So while the chart is selected, go to the design tab and then go to the add chart element. So in this add chart element, you will have this lines option. So go to this option and select drop lines. So now when you select the drop lines, you will see there's all those points has been connected with the axis, right? So now we are going to convert these lines into lollipops. So I will just select this line and it will select all these points, right? So to format this, I will go to the format tab and then you can go to the format selection. And when you go to the format selection, you will get a lot of formatting options. But if you don't get from this option, you can just simply select the chart and press right click, and then you can go to the format chart area, right? You can also get this option. So now select these points, right? And then go to this uh, select the line. You don't have to select the drop line. So when you have this line, select this line, the trend line, right? And when you have selected this line, so when you select this line, it will automatically show you these options, the line and marker option, right? So I will go to the marker option and then expand this marker option and then go to the built-in option. And now it has automatically selected this circle, so I will keep it selected and then I will increase the size from 15 to maybe 20, right? So now you will see that we have increased the size of these drop or these points, and now they are just started to look like a lollipop. But now we have to increase the width of these lines. So I will select these lines and then I will go to this fill and line option, right? And then you can increase the width from this selection. You can just increase, right? And then we don't want these lines to overlap the circle, so I will remove this. So I will just select the line, right? And then I will go to the format tab and then you have the shape outline. So go to no outline, right? What do you have to do? Just select these lines, right? Select the line and then go to the format tab, then go to the shape outline and select no outline. So when you do that, you will see that your lines has been removed and now your data is started to look like a lollipop. So now you can even change the colors of your lollipop. So just select these points, go to the shape fill option, and then you can change it to any color you like, right? Any vibrant color, or you can, right? So this way you can create the lollipops and you can make your chart look like more interesting, right? So this is the first part, how you can create a lollipop chart. So now you have already created first chart. Now I will just duplicate this chart and we will learn how do you create a sunflower chart. So to duplicate a chart, just select the chart and press Ctrl D, and now I have a duplicate copy of my data or my chart. Just increase the size if you want. So now I will go to the insert tab and then I will select the icons, right? So I will go to the icons. So for that you need to be connected to the internet. So make sure you are connected to get access to the icons. So I will type here the flower. So now I want to use this one. So I will select it and I will press insert. So now I will change the color of this flower to any color you like. So just select the flower, go to format tab, go to graphic fill, and I will select the yellow color. And then I will decrease the size of my flower, and I will press Ctrl C and select these points. Just click on this and press Ctrl V. So now these flowers has been automatically copied to your chart. So now I will remove the image. But if you see that these flowers are not exactly similar to this chart, because we have this circle inside these flowers, so I will go back and I will create these circles. So how do you create it? So for that you need to select these drop lines, right? And then just go to the fill and line option, and then you have this uh, begin arrow type. So in this begin arrow type, you have to select this drop down and select this circle option, oval arrow, right? So when you select the oval arrow, you will see these circles has been automatically added in between the flowers, right? So this way you can make your flowers look like the actual flowers. So if you want to change the color of these lines, you can also do that. Just simply select the line, go to the color option and change it to black. So now they are much more similar to the sunflowers. So right, so this way you can create a sunflower chart. But now we have this building chart and the arrow chart. So again I will just simply create another chart from this data. Just select this chart and go to the insert. For that I am going to create a bar chart. So you can select any bar chart, right? So I have this bar chart. So I'm going to convert it uh, into an icon, just like I did for the flowers, right? So remove the grid lines and then go to the insert tab, go to illustrations, go to icons. So just select the icon which you want to use in your chart. So I will select type of building. So you will see all those buildings are now available. You can use them. So I will select this one, go to the insert, right? And then you have this image, or you can say the icon of your building, and then you can use that building or the icon in your chart. Okay, maybe there is some network issue. So okay, let's press delete again. I will go back to the illustrations. Okay, the illustrations, the icons, and we have this building option. So I will select the building which I want to use and then go to the insert. So now I have the building, so I want to resize it as per my requirement, or you can even change the color of the building. So I will increase the size, I will decrease the width, right? So just press Ctrl C and select these bars and press Ctrl V. So now we have the building chart. You can show it to show the progress of your construction work going on in your area. You can see that you can show that this is how we have progressed so far. We have constructed these buildings, so now these are in this state, right? So this is another thing. And now if you don't want to use the icons, you can even use the shapes in your charts. For example, I will just make a copy of this chart and I will go to the insert tab, just go to the illustration, go to the shapes, and if you want to use an arrow, so I will use this one, right? And I will draw this arrow here and press Ctrl C, select these bars and press Ctrl V. So now the buildings has been converted into a arrow, right? So this way you can create multiple creative charts. You can showcase your creativity, whatever you want to do. So that's all for today's video, and I hope that you have learned something new. And if yes, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.